Matilda, and this is my updated version of my most read authors video. And to kick it off, the first person that I have is Bar Forest, and I've read 80 of her books, and the longest series of that is A Shade of Vampire. I forget which one I'm up to now because there's that many, but I've also read a 7-book series called Agenda Game by Bar Forest. The next author is Robert Kirkham, who did the Walking Dead comic books, and I've read 43 of the single issues of that so far, all again ranging from 3 and 5 stars. Next is Lemony Snicket, and that is a series of unfortunate events which have all had, again, between 3 and 5 stars on Goodreads. And unfortunately I don't have the books to show you, simply because I gave them to my next author is J.K. Rowling, and that is with Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, The Chamber of Secrets, The Prisoner of Azkaban, The Goblet of Fire, Order of the Phoenix, and The Half-Blood Prince, Through the Ages, The Tales of Beedle the Bard, Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them screenplay, and I also have the Fantastic Beasts book. Most read author is Brian K. Vaughan, and I've read 9 of his books, and all of them have been given between 3 and 5 stars again. And the first one is Saga Volume 1, Volume 2, Volume 3, Volume 4, Volume 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. Next author that I have is Dan Brown. Action Point, Digital Fortress, Angels and Demons, and The Da Vinci Code. The Lost Symbol, which is my least favourite one out of all of them. I have Inferno, and our next author that I have is Garth Nix. It's 7 books, and the series that I've read is called Keys to the Kingdom, and they've all got between 3 and 5 stars, and those books are Mr. Monday, Grim Tuesday, Drowned Wednesday, which is my favourite cover, Sir Thursday, Lady Friday, Superior Saturday, and Lord Sunday. I've also read all of John Green for Alaska, The Fault in Our Stars, and Let It Snow. That is Ruth Way, and I've read 4 of her books so far. She does have another short story and a new book to come out in the next 6 months or so, I think, which I do look forward to. And all of her books have got 4 to 5 stars on Goodreads, and they are in a Dark Dog Wood, A Cabin in the Woman in Cabin 10, and they both got 5 stars. And The Lion Game by Ruth Way, which got 4 stars, simply because I found the ending a little bit disappointing, but the rest of the story was alright. And my favourite of the bunch, which was The Death of Mrs. Westaway, which I thought was absolutely brilliant. It had us on the edge of my seat. The author that I have is Roald Dahl, and this is 3 books in one, so I've counted them as 3 books. And there is another one called Going Solo, which is part of a duology, I think, but I've only read like the second piece of that duology, so there's that one. And there is the BFG, Matilda and George's Marvellous Medicine, and this book is an absolute wreck. it's literally fallen apart. It's pretty much ready to come from its binding at this point because it's so old. And I was given this by a friend's friend, because obviously she wasn't gonna read it anymore because she was a teenager at the time. But again, it has sentimental value, so it's one of those books that you have to keep. The next author that I have is A Stranger in the House by Shari LaPena, An Unwanted Guest by Shari LaPena. And I also read A Couple Next Door as well, which I really enjoyed. And that makes the 10. And I hope to find out who your most read authors are, and thanks for watching.